Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for sign of Taurus, and keep in mind that this will not resonate for every Taurus. So let's see what we have for the sign of Taurus, okay? We have some cards that have fallen out for you. We have the Seeker of Chalices, okay? Look at this. So when I look at this card, Taurus, it feels like you're getting into some waters. We have water here that is surrounding you. This is like emotions. We have the Sage of Crystals. Maybe you work with some sort of crystals here. Maybe you're seeing into like a crystal ball. Taurus, you're getting in your emotions. You may be seeing into crystals here. Yeah, I feel like you're working with crystals. We have the 8 of Crystals. Taurus, maybe clear quartz. You have a 10 of Crystals. Maybe you have a bunch of crystals around you, actually. Alright? But this is like wealth. You have a lot of wealth here, Taurus. I feel like this is something that people, you don't really show people, okay? You don't really show people how much wealth you have or what you're doing here. Maybe you don't show people your crystals or anything along those lines. Alright, let's pull more cards. Let's see what Taurus is doing. The Adept of Crystals. Let's see, I do feel like you are, like I said, you are working with crystals here, and I feel like you may be, like, psychic, like looking through crystal balls here, getting visions. We have the Lovers. Oh, look at this, we have the Lovers. Alright. So we have you and another person here who is connecting very deeply. Alright? And we have rainbow colors. So I feel like everything is lined up with rainbow. That represents all chakras lined up towards you and this person, all lined up. Alright? You have the 6 of Flames. You have the Adept of Orbs. Maybe you see this person through crystals. Alright? Maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe that's what they're doing with you. You have the 7 of Cups. But I feel like we're also connected with other dimensions with these crystals here. You have the 3 of Flames. You're looking out towards the waters. See, once again, waters. Taurus. Solar deity. There's a solar deity that you're actually connecting with, Taurus. You're connecting with another world, and you're connecting with the solar deity there. Alright? You have the 2 of Crystals. Maybe you're outside doing this. So actually, let's see what the solar deity has to say. Oh, that's okay. Solar deity, our sun is a conscious being. It is the center of our galactic family of celestial beings that we call our solar system. Around it, we gravitate to its life-bearing energy, its physical light and warmth, and its infinite radiance. This is our star, up close and comfortable in a galactic measure. Throughout distinct eras in human history, the sun was worshipped as a living deity. Once again, with so many star seeds born into these times of great shift, we are connecting with puzzle pieces. We're connecting puzzle pieces anew. We are remembering that all celestial beings are conscious beings. They are gods in their own way, grand and unfathomable, powerful, as gods should be. The ancient Greeks knew the sun as the switch over. God Apollo. Alright, so this is where you're connected with Apollo. Who his white-winged steed flew his chariot across the sky. The Egyptians, it was Ra, and also Ra, who traveled his solar boat through the desert night. All creation myth holds the commemoration of morning, the return of the sun, and that primordial celebration still lives within all of us. Without the sun, all is barren, cold, and lifeless. Sun gods of ancient civilizations were attributed with powers of prophecy. They reigned over music and the arts. They healed plagues and were associated with all things positive, beautiful, and light. Hence, it is the most radiant and positive key of the center. The sun wears its coronal ejections as a crown. It is explosive, hot, powerful, and beautifully majestic and self-aware. Overlaid upon its fiery body is the imprint of the sacred geometry found in the sunflower, sheer perfection of godly design and cosmetric proportion. And this card appears to the queer. It is a hallmark of great things in works. The light of Ra shines down upon the seeker. Bask in it and celebrate the light of the universe. Enlightenment is unfolding, and all that star seed has encountered and learned, from the projections of the self to obstacles to the path, lie behind. It is a glorious, beautiful new day. Its questions are a few with this amazing key. It says, am I ready to honor the light true of my soul? Do I recognize the beauty of my being? How can I be a lighthouse for others to share in the bliss of being so connected to the source? What wonderful thing is unfolding before my very eyes? To appreciate all that is given. Alright, Taurus. So let me go grab a couple decks. Alright. So let's see here. Okay. We have perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. So there's something that you need to get a different perspective and really take a step back. Alright? So there's bigger things going on than what you may be currently focused on. We have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. Alright? Look at this. We have the portal here. We have the blue flame here. So what you're going to be doing through all this here while you're connecting with this deity is you're going to be activating like upgrades in you. Alright? This is like a very fast awakening. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Alright? So this is telling you to fall into their arms, fall into the solar deity's arms, let them catch you, let them upgrade you, let them awaken you. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. It's telling you to rest and do this, Taurus. Alright, but let's have a look at your blue flame card. For the deeper meaning. Right over here. This is a card of awakening and energetic upgrades. So you're going to be upgraded, Taurus. Perhaps you're going through a period of spontaneous awakening. Receiving visions and having experiences that are out of the ordinary. In the West, little is known about the process of spontaneous awakening. It can feel very scary when we're going through it alone. Elsewhere, they can be seen as auspicious experiences with those going through them being treated with tender care. The blue beings are thought to be activating beings with great potential for healing and upgrading our cellular structures. They appear in moments of extreme awakening, activating a physical kundalini awakening, a deep cellular and DNA healing. Many people glamorize the awakening process. However, in reality, it's much messier and more difficult than most of us believe. We must first let go of what we think we know for sure. You see? That's why it's starting to get a different perspective. What you think you know, alright, let go. And how we make sense of the world. This isn't easy. The awakening process takes a considerable amount of time to integrate. An awakening without integration can leave us feeling very ungrounded. And if you're in the midst of an awakening, Treat this time as deeply sacred and give yourself ample space to ground and integrate the extreme changes you're going through. See, that's another reason why it's telling you to rest. Alright, you're going to go through a lot of changes. Make sure you get enough rest. All integrate it and blend it into yourself. Assess. Here's an activation you could do. I allow myself to surrender to the awakening process that's right for me. I take things slowly and integrate my experience each and every day. Alright, Taurus. So now let's go over to these cards. Sign of Taurus. We have a bunch of them who have fallen out for you. We have Poseidon, number 18, with the Earth Shaker. So we're connected with the god Poseidon here. Alright, god of the ocean. We have number 41 with Hercules with Strength. There's another one you're connecting with, Taurus. Number 13 with Eos, New Beginnings. Another one. Number 1 with Uranus, the Father. Alright. Number 17 with Hades, the Underworld. Number 9 with Atlas with Responsibility. Number 6 with Rhea. And number 8 with Nemesis. I don't think I said that right. But Inspiration. Alright, Taurus. These are the things that you're connecting with. Alright. They're helping you activate things. As well as Apollo and Ra. So Poseidon, Hercules, Uranus, Hades, Atlas, Rhea. One that starts with an M, and then Eos. Alright, so let's have a look at your gods here. Describe more of them to you so that you have a better understanding of exactly what you're connecting with. Okay? Starting with number 1. Alright? Taurus. Number 1. Right here. Uranus is the primordial embodiment of the sky. He is the father of the Titans and partner of Gaia of the earth. He resented his children and locked his youngest ones away in the center of the earth. This upset Gaia so much that she convinced her son, Kronos, to overthrow his father, allowing the Titans to rule. Alright? Says Uranus the Father holds and represents worldly power. As the external world, its structures and power is the realm of the Father. As children, we are born into the realm of the Mother. She cares for us as we explore the realms of self-imagination and feeling, but as we grow up, we must stand and take our place in the world. The realities of standing in the world can sometimes come as a painful shock. We often feel anger, sadness, and frustration as we are torn out of the realm of the Mother and forced to take full responsibility for ourselves in the realm of the Father, where we may find things cold, terrifying, or overwhelming. But once we reconcile ourselves with the world and take ownership of our lives, possibility becomes available to us. Only when we take responsibility for our lives and truly realize the power that exists within us, do we have the power to create the exact lives we desire for ourselves. This is a time for stepping into and owning your power in the world. What kind of life do you want for yourself? Alright, Taurus, that's what these beings are asking you. What kind of life do you want for yourself? Are you living that life? What can you do to ensure that you are creating the life for yourself every day? Decide to take ownership of your life today. The only limitations you have are within your mind. Decide now how to release those limitations, take a risk, and stand in your power. Alright, then we have number 6 with Rhea. Alright, Taurus. Rhea is the daughter of Gaia and Venus. She is the wife of Kronos and mother of Zeus, Hera, Demeter, and Poseidon, Hades, and Hestia. The fertile earth is her realm. Rhea is also a goddess of mysticism, celebrated through music, dance, and trance. She is the wisdom and mystery of the earth. In art, Rhea is often depicted on a chariot led by 2 lions. The swan and the moon are also symbols of Rhea. Kronos, fearful of being overthrown by one of his children, ate each child as he or she was born. When Rhea birthed Zeus, she fed Kronos a stone instead of her beloved child and hid Zeus in a cave. Or he was raised safely in secret. Once he reached manhood, he overthrew his father. It says Ray represents the protective aspect of the mother. Okay? Unable to continue to feed her young to grow, she made a dangerous stand against him. She represents the part of ourselves that cannot bear to deny. Our natural instincts propel us to do what we know is right for ourselves and the things and people we love. We take a stand against external societal rules and follow our inner ethics instead. This is a protection in its highest forms. This is the love and protection of what is truly sacred in ourselves and our lives. This is a time for trusting your instincts and intuition. You may feel torn between your duty to the world and your duty to yourself, but your duty to yourself must always come first. It is your highest priority to protect the sacred life that has been entrusted to you. Bending to the will of peers, media, ideals, and other external influences will only leave you drained and powerless. Your own intuition must be the ultimate ruler in your life. You must be the protector of your body, mind, heart, and spirit. Only when you have done this, you have true power and influence in the world. Only at this point can you protect and nurture the things outside of you, your friends, family, schoolwork, or art. This is time for creating clear and healthy boundaries and honoring your integrity. Trust yourself and create your life from a place of true honesty and self-love. For if every action you take is rooted in your personal truth, then all that you grow will be golden. Alright, Taurus, look at this. Using your intuition on creating the world that you want, on making your life how you want it to be. Alright, listening to your intuition, doing things from yourself here. So we have number 8. This being says the Titaness, daughter of Gaia and Uranus, is a personification of memory. Hold on. Alright. Personification of memory. She and Zeus are the parents of the 9 muses, who are the beings of inspiration. Their existence shows that memory and divinity combine to create true inspiration. Memories hold all that we know about life and ourselves. Memory is a sacred keeper of our lives, yet memory and actuality are often different. Actuality is the account of facts, while memory is about how we internalize these facts and how we have experienced our lives, neither being truer than the other. The divine is the essence of life, the universal experience that binds us together and exists both beyond and within ourselves. It is a consciousness of nature and the cycles of nature, life, death, truth, and love. When this universal essence blends with your inner realm of interpretation and experience, your personal reality, you receive inspiration. Symbols come to life, sounds open inner doorways, and worlds become keys to unlocking the otherwise overwhelming experience of life. If you've drawn this card, then you are being touched by inspiration now. All that you have gathered from your life, as well as all that you'll feel from life, is awakening in your mind now. New worlds and opportunities are opening within you. Make sure you really experience what you are feeling now. The inspiration you receive at this time comes from a divine place and speaks of truth that is not only personal but universal. Write down ideas and follow them through with actions. Alright, see? Write down ideas, and follow that through with action. So things that you have ideas about with your life, or maybe creativity. Alright? Write that down. Use your intuition as you act with it. New possibilities are opening to you, and you must grab this feeling by the reins and let it take you to new places. Nurture inspiration in your life. Surround yourself with things that bring you to life. Spend time in nature, dance, be creative. Above all, listen to the whispers of the wind, for they are leading you beyond the limits of what you previously know. You see, you're going, like I said, you're going into like different worlds here. Taurus, which we do see that. You're going somewhere new. Somewhere, it's different than what you've known. Alright? I feel like it's really going to open you up to a lot of new things. We have number 9 with Atlas. Responsibility. The Titan Atlas, brother of Prometheus, governed by the moon. When Zeus defeated Kronos, He sent most of the remaining Titans to Tartarus, the hell aspect of Underworld. However, he decided to punish Atlas by sending him to the western edge of the Earth to hold up the sky so that the Earth, Gaia, and the sky, Uranus, cannot join together and create more Titans. It may feel as though we have the weight of the world on our shoulders, but this is actually due to the lack of responsibility and not the burden of it. When we are truly responsible, we know that we have the power to create whatever we want for our lives. You have a responsibility first and foremost to give to yourself, a balanced and healthy life. A life that takes care of all your basic needs. It's not your responsibility to carry the burdens of others or to buy into any societal pressures that don't seem relevant to you. In fact, if these types of pressures dominate your life, it is your responsibility to remove them, which is true, and create for yourself the circumstances that will keep all areas of your life balanced. It is not helpful to carry the responsibilities of others or to uphold the expectations of anyone else. If people are never forced to take care of their own needs, they will become crippled. In order to let go of other people's responsibilities, you must let go of your need for approval. Do not seek your approval of others at the expense of your own health. This is the time to take full responsibility for your life. You alone create your life. You are the victim of no one and nothing. Your life is exactly how you've decided it to be. See, this whole reading's been about Taurus. Your life is how you decide it to be, not how other people want it to be. If things need changing, change them. If old pains and wounds are holding you back, now's the time to surrender them. Give them up now. If that pain is holding you back in life, it is because you are letting it. Decide now to do whatever is necessary to let that pain go. You don't have control over the world, but you do have the power to take responsibility for your feelings, reactions, and perceptions to make empowered decisions about how you live your life. Now's the time to examine your life and see which areas have become burdensome. It might be necessary to take more time for yourself, ask for help, make schedule changes, stop catering to the needs and expectations of others, or give up your old pain and negative self-talk. Taking care of yourself is the best gift you can offer to the world. You only have one opportunity to live this life, so you might as well make it the best life possible. Taking responsibility for all your experiences gives you the power to create the life you want and only can lead you to true freedom. Alright? So then we have number 13. Taurus. You guys see that? Eos is the daughter of the Titans Hyperion, the god of light, and Thea, goddess of heavenly light, and the sister of Helios the sun and Selene the moon. She is a personification of dawn. Each day she rises out of Oceanus, the ocean, and opens up the gates of heaven so that Helios can ride through them and illuminate the sky. She is incredibly beauty, with rosy fingers, golden arms, and large white wings. She is often depicted as wearing a tiara and yellow dress woven with flowers. If you draw this card, dawn is here. The long, dark night is over. And you stand at the beginning of a new day. You see that? All that stuff of the past, of where you felt like maybe you had no control, or there's a lot of things that went wrong. All that's over, and we have a new beginning. Alright? This card comes with a burst of new energy, as all possibilities is open to you now. This is a good time to start afresh, make plans, hatch ideas, and open up to your rising inspiration. The time is right for new beginnings, and you'll be projecting this out into the world. Don't be surprised if opportunities start knocking on your door. Unexpected meetings, gifts, or invitations may turn up. Enjoy this period and allow yourself to be guided by the universe and your voice. A new day has dawned in your life, so celebrate and enjoy it. A journey awaits you. Okay? Then we have number 17, Hades. Hades is the son of Re and Kronos. He rules the underworld, the land of the dead. In Greek mythology, the underworld is a vast, complex, and well-guarded landscape. Poets describe it as having many different areas that make up its totality, including Tartarus and equivalent to hell. The Elysian fields, reserved for virtuous and heroic souls, similar to heaven. And the meadows, where indifferent and ordinary souls dwell. Countless versions of the hero's journey unfold in the underworld. In many myths, the hero takes trips through the underworld to perform a rescue, take a sacred item, reunite with loved ones, uncover treasures, or resurrect the dead. Shadows live in the underworld. All things hidden or lost hide in this realm. One of the most powerful, and usually hidden, feelings all humans harbor is fear. And the subconscious fear often rules our lives. By journeying into the underworld, we can uncover the subconscious drives that rule over our lives and bring them into light so that we can transform them. The treasures we gain through this process are innumerable, but one of the greatest is self-empowerment. This is a time for you to be honest with yourself. What is motivating you at this time? Are you living the true essence of your being, or are you tricking yourself out of a full life? Sometimes dispelling your illusions and facing your real motivations is horrifying. But by doing so, you reclaim your true power and freedom. The appearance of this card in your spread indicates that you may have been lying to yourself about something, and now it is time to face yourself honestly. Change is necessary at this time, and going through the underworld will liberate you from your self-imposed chains. Okay, then we have number 18 with Poseidon, who's right here. Poseidon is the son of Rhea and Kronos, the ruler of the water and seas and oceans. He is both the supporter of the earth and the shaker of the earth. He creates earthquakes by striking the ground with his trident. Poseidon is a ferocious god who demands honor and respect. He is associated with bulls and horses. Bulls were... Okay, anyways. Poseidon is the earth shaker. If he is dishonored, he is unstoppable in his fury. The earth may be shaking. Old structures are no longer useful to you or breaking down. You see the old, maybe even old pain, that's being removed. And a new knowledge is removing the foundations of what you've built your current place in life. See, there's I feel like you connecting with other worlds, like this new world, there's going to be some sort of new knowledge, something new that's going to totally shake up your entire world, alright? Where nothing's going to be the same. The truth is, the old foundations no longer serve you, regardless of whether or not you feel ready to face that fact. They would not have crumbled if they were built on anything that was still substantially. The bigger picture may not be in sight right now, but when the time is right, the bounty of a new land will be revealed, and it'll be up to you to take the next step. This is time to clear away outdated thoughts and habits. The old house is gone, and it's time to build a new one. You may feel sad, angry, or scared, but you must trust yourself. Feel all these emotions, but the truth is, this is an incredibly exciting time of new opportunities and possibilities. Enjoy it, ride the waves into a new phase of your life, for adventure awaits you. Second time we're talking about adventure, travel. But I feel like you're traveling to a new world and like other realms, Taurus, and you're connecting with these deities. Number 41. Alright, so it says, Hercules is the son of Zeus and Housemate. A mortal woman, jealous Hera, drove Hercules mad, causing him to kill his brother's children. To redeem himself, Hercules offered to serve his cousin the king. The king set Hercules 12 seemingly impossible tasks to accomplish. Tasks that required great strength, courage, humility, and wit to overcome. The tasks were supposed to be his undoing, but Hercules proved himself time and time again, accomplishing every task and acquiring magical items of knowledge with each. Upon completing all 12 tasks, Hercules was free to continue his heroic deeds throughout the land. Hercules eventually married Hebe, the daughter of Zeus and Hera. The labors of Hercules are all about self-mastery, mastery of wild beasts within, so that a person may use their raw power in wise and controlled manner. A number of Hercules' tasks involved killing or capturing wild animals. One of these animals was the Nemean lion. a creature with skin so thick that it was invulnerable to weapons. Hercules ultimately used the beast's own claws to cut through its skin, is thereby able to defeat it. After this, Hercules always wore the lion's skin as armor. It says this card is about strength, focus, discipline, and wisdom. With these qualities, we can harness our own raw powers and use it to create what we want in our lives. See? If you find yourself feeling messy, undisciplined, erratic, or caught in any destructive or addictive activity, and your need for instant gratification outweighs everything else, it is time to get organized and take necessary action to get your life back on track. This card tells you that it is not enough to act on pure instinct. This is a time for focus, strength, self-control, and discipline. This is a time for overriding ego-driven or childlike urges that are often based on a need for pleasure and instant gratification. This is a time for establishing your personal power and learning to govern your life from a place within you that is clear and true. Do whatever is necessary now to take back the power. See, that's what we're doing, Taurus. Taking back the power, we're taking back control for life, right? This is a time for great strength. Alright, and you're connecting with these beings for all of this. Changing your life how you want it to be, shaping your life how you want it to be. And you're connecting with what I feel like is their world, right? And you're gaining some sort of new knowledge that's it's gonna totally shift everything you've known. Right? Alright. So you're gonna get some upgrades too. So Taurus. That is all I have for you. If you want to see more content for your sign, like, subscribe. Bye, guys.